Right? In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation, a supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Stop tuning to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Take it Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing on this wonderful Friday morning? Let me tell you something. It is pouring down raining out here today. I don't know if anybody else is getting any rain, but we are getting all of the rain. The rain is coming in hot and heavy. And so what I had to do this morning, I had my plants outside, and so when you step up on our patio thing, it has a cover. So I had my plants on there. She's like, none of them is getting any of this good rain. And I was like, you know what, you're right. So I ended up having to move the stuff from the front to the side deck and let it get some rain. And then I realized that the plants, that my seedlings that I had in the big pan full of water, that would destroy my seedlings. So I had to go and fix everything and pour the water out, take them out of the pan, put them on the table so that they can, easily drain. Because if they sat there in that water, yes, you need to water your plants, but overwatering is not good. So I had to make some adjustments and do some things, and I did that before Coffee with Nikkie, right before. And also I planted something new yesterday. Yesterday I did a different kind of lettuce. I think I did two different lettuce. I did something called Paris something. I've never heard of this lettuce before, but I planted that yesterday in my water jugs. And if you guys would want me to, do a water jug, I can't give you all of the information. I could just tell you what I did. This is my first time water jug sowing seeds. So I'm not a pro at it, but I told my friend I need her on the show so she can tell you guys and talk to you guys about gardening. So I want to do that probably in the beginning of June. I should have did it sometime April, May, because if you were getting your garden together. But these are things she'll be able to help you, especially if you already have things in your garden. You'll be able to be like, oh, I know I seen this happening and I seen that. So you have some kind of things to relate with it, right? So maybe it is better to you do it in June. And some of you guys are in hotter places anyway, right? So I planted lettuce. I did the Paris lettuce, I did iceberg lettuce, and then I did spinach. So those are the things that I water jug sown yesterday. And I do have the one that I did previously, the first water jug that I did, and I can see everything popping up. So it looks beautiful. I'm excited about those. And so that's it, y'all. Let me see who's in the building. Oh, before I get to that, I didn't even introduce myself. Hey, everybody, I am Miss Nikkie, and you are here with us for Coffee with Nikkie, your daily cup of information and inspiration. And let's get into who's in this room right now. So I see Cousin is in the building, and she is first. And you guys know Cousin as the best moderator on what? Earth. The best moderator on earth is in the building. Good morning, Cousin. Good morning. Y'all see how I'm representing Harlem in the place? If you are from New York, then you know who Dapper Dan is. But if now everybody, the world, Craig, knows who Dapper Dan is, because he did some stuff with Gucci and he did some stuff with Gap. And so, this is his exclusive thing from his partnership with the Gap. Let me see. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. She said, good morning, Miss Latrice and everyone. Good morning, Miss Deltra. Let me tell you something, girl. Your candles, okay? And that's just that. That should be just the statement, just period. Your candles are so amazing. Even when the candle is blown out, you can still smell it. I was sitting at the table and the candle wasn't even lit. And I'm like, what is that smell? It smells so good. What is that? Your candle. Your candle smells amazing. So Deltra, you're doing an amazing job with the candles. Keep it going. I absolutely love it. Good morning, Miss Melody. Miss Melody's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. I missed the after hours show. I closed the page by on accident. Oh, you could have still, the link would still have worked for you. It would have still worked for you. Or you could have just oh, I should have asked cousin to put the link in the cohort and then you would have had it. Um, Anytime you're missing a link for the after hours or anything like that, ask cousin, y'all know her as Latrice, ask her to send you guys the link if you ever lose the link, okay? And it's always going to be in your email and on the Facebook group. Always on the email and always in the Facebook group. That way you'll have access to the after hours. I mean the after show, excuse me. Let me see. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Betty Rose, Miss Betty Rose. I'll text you. I'll text you. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building. She said, I missed everything yesterday. I didn't get home in time. Oh, girl, we was on pretty late last night. Our after show went on for an hour, and a half. How long did our after show go on? Our after show went on for quite some time, and no matter what time you would have came in, it still would have been good. Unless you came in after 10, then you would have missed it. But I think we were on to about 9. Yeah, I think we were on to about 9. It's pouring out here too. Been raining since yesterday. Yep. Yesterday looked like it wanted to rain, but it didn't really rain. Today it looks like it wanted to rain, and it is raining. You know. Good morning, Jazz. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Jasmine. Alyssa is in the building. She said, good morning. Good morning, Jazz. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, please, and thank you. Please, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please, please, please hit the like. The best moderator on what? Earth, Earth, Earth. The best moderator on Earth is in the building. Good morning, Martini. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, good morning, D. How have you been, girl? Happy Friday. Hey, all. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. How you doing, girl? Oh, we were talking. I'm going to talk about it. After I say hello, my hellos to everybody, we're going to talk about this Philly thing that we did this weekend that just passed. Good morning, Trina. Good morning, good morning, good morning, girl. You're doing amazing with your content. I'm absolutely loving all of it. Thank you. I needed to hear this morning. I needed to hear that this morning. Yes, girl. Amazing. Amazing. Michelle said, right? Amazing candles, Deltra. Yep. Good morning and happy Friday. Good morning, Tracy. Happy Friday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Almost 2 hours. Yep. I'm not sending you nothing. Nothing. Good morning, Rosalicia. Am I saying that right? Rosalicia. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Coffee with Nikki. How are you doing this amazing morning? I got home at almost 10. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. So we would have been getting off. So yep. Let me see. Oh, Georgia took another hit last night. Good morning, Yazzie Faye. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, y'all. So, where's that hit the like? Where's the hit the like? So, as soon as you walk in, y'all make sure y'all hit the like. Somebody let me know if the math is mapping. Let me know if the math is mapping in the studio. All right, y'all. So, share the live out, share the live out, share the live out. We were talking yesterday with Miss Angela Brock. Anybody was in the building? Put ones in the chat if you was in the building. I clicked on the after show link, but it didn't work. Yolanda, anytime a link is not working, y'all make sure to hit up Heartbeat Candles ATL. Heartbeat Candle ATL. Make sure you hit her up. She will definitely send you out the link. If your link don't work, go onto the Facebook group. If you can't send, if she doesn't answer you in time, go to Facebook. The link will be there in the private group. The link will be in the private group always. Just go there, click it. right? Thank you so much, Big Meech. Always click it there. It will always be there. So if you were in the building yesterday, put number ones. If you were in the building yesterday was a treat, an awakening, a stirring in your spirit. Like yesterday was an amazing kickoff to our live in the session studio. I'm so glad that we started at this point, because at this point, this part is where we all, as entrepreneurs, most of us, I'm not going to say all of you, I'm not going to put that on everybody, but we struggle in this part. We struggle with the budgeting. We struggle with the overspending. We struggle here, right? Sometimes we don't know what we're spending. Sometimes we're taking money from our personal and just throwing it into our business. And like Miss Angela Brock was saying, we're not putting it back into, we're not paying ourselves back. And so the list goes on and on and on and on. So if you were in the building yesterday, it was a very, very good show. And I think Angela is so dope because she gave the information in bite-sized chunks that they're easily digestible, right? They're easily digestible. She didn't try to fill it up with a whole bunch of everything, trying to make it sound like you're reading it from a textbook. She gave it to you in bite-sized chunks where it's something like, oh, okay, this is not so hard, I can do this. And that's important when it comes to budgeting, because again, we are creatives, and a lot of creatives, and I'm not putting it on everybody again, a lot of us creatives don't like this side, because this is not the fun side, this is not the sexy side. We don't like it over here, right? We begrudgingly are over there, right? We're over there so we don't get fired. That's basically what we are. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here so I don't get fired. We're not there because we love it, and we need to start looking at it in a different way so that we can start loving it, so that we don't have a problem when it's time to get into our budget and revisiting and everything. And so, like I said, if you missed it, you want to make sure it's going to be up for 24 hours. You'll want to make sure that you see it before 7 p.m. tonight. You want to make sure you see it before 7 p.m. tonight. Okay? Because it was such a dope show. Such a dope show. Okay, so let me see. Yes, spending willy-nilly. Yep. Spending money willy-nilly and not thinking strategically at all. Thank you for bringing her on. Let me tell you something. When we were speaking about speaking willy-nilly, Chantel, cousin, Jules, Sean, we could tell you about our Philly trip. How much we were spending. We were spending like money ain't a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we out here spending like that? We are in Philly. There's no excursions. There is no beach. There is no parties. Like, we're in Philly, right? And I love Philly. Let's just put that out there first. I absolutely love Philly. Philly is a place that inspires me, just like New York. When I go to New York, I feel energized. I feel inspired. I feel creative when I'm in New York. When I'm in Philly, I get the same kind of feeling, right? And so we were out there spending like crazy. Like, why are we spending like this? Why? And we were going crazy. You know what I'm saying? We went to a burger spot, which is right around from our Airbnb, was closed. And so we went to this spot. Why did just me and Sean and myself over $80? Over $80 on burgers, fries, and I think fried pickles. No drinks, no big special milkshakes that they have with the big old pieces of cake on it and all of the fixings. None of that. Just regular old cheeseburger and fries and fried pickles. That is it. Why are we out there spending like that for a burger place? So yeah, we got to do better. So I sent a message to the group this morning, and I was like, next time we do this, we are going to cook at home. We're gonna cook at home. We're gonna drink at home. We had everything in the house. You know what I'm saying? We had a nice kitchen. We had access to everything. we're cooking next time we do an Airbnb, because Angela made me think of all the things that I don't think of when you go out. She's like, did you have a budget? Did you say this is how much you're going to spend? Did you keep up with this? Did you say you are going to do this? And I absolutely did not. I didn't think about a budget. I didn't think about what I was spending. And like she said, you just swipe, 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 swipe away. And I was like, nope, surely didn't think about no budget. Surely didn't think. I didn't think about until the end. I was like, whoa, I spent way too much. Way too much. So next time we cooking at home. Suggestion for everybody, y'all do Airbnbs. Y'all make sure y'all cook at home. Unless y'all at a place where y'all want to, you're going to some restaurant, you wanted to try something different, and then make sure that's in the budget too. But I am not the person to say give you no budget advice. But just listen to Miss Angela Brock, because she's the one. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you from my own experience. Oh my gosh, if there's a specialty place that you've been wanting to go, then maybe you want to go and splurge on that. But other than that, make sure you cook at home. Cook your breakfast at home, have your snacks in the fridge, all of that stuff. So you're not out there overspending. So you're not there overspending. Because, honey, when I tell you we overspent out there, and all of us overspent out there, all of us overspent out there. Let me see. I caught the last 4 tips she gave. Gotcha, Miss Tracy. It's a mindset thing, like Angela said. I have an instant gratification mindset. I do too. I do too. Chantel said, child, let me tell you something. We were out there spending. We out there. Money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing. Throw it up like dice, or whatever they say. We were out there crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. There was no reason for us to be doing all that at all. At all. And again, in Philly. First of all, we're in Philly. I'm in my own state. I'm in my own state. Why am I spending like that? My own state. Crazy. Crazy. Y'all were the dopest things in Philly that weekend. Hey, y'all take it. We taking Angela with us next trip, right? She'll be like, I didn't budget for that, so I won't be going with y'all to that restaurant. Angela will have you planning down to the penny. Let me tell you something. She was like, did you think about what you buying for your birthday? Did you think about your shoes, your hair, your nails? You might need a bra. You might need, she had us thinking about everything. $80, yikes, for burgers and fries. No drinks. No drinks. $80, 2 people in Philly. And the burgers were decent. The burgers were good. It's a burger. It's a burger. Like, whatever. She got everybody together. Sure did. As of today, I'm definitely on a budget. Yolanda, put your hands up with me. Put them. Me too, girl. Me too. I need to start my budget now for Ohio. And do. I went ham at CandleCon. Me too. I'm like, oh, let me support. I gotta support. We were spending like, going crazy. I'm checking my budget now for Columbus. Let me tell you, I'm going on a trip next month. I'll be creating a budget. We'll be in the Airbnb. Make sure y'all hit the supermarket first. Drop your luggage off, unpack, do what you got to do, assess, see what you need to do. In our Airbnb, it was a beautiful Airbnb, but we needed to get stuff, right? We were uncomfortable with the towels and stuff like that, but I'm thinking hotel, so I didn't think that, we need to go to the store and get some. So we had to go, and for me, I went and got sheets too. So I got me a whole loose sheet set, because I was like, I don't know, so take all your stuff. That was my first time at an Airbnb, staying at an Airbnb. I visited people in Airbnbs, but I haven't had my own. But this was our first time there, and yeah, Make sure you have your stuff together. After you unpack your stuff, make sure your next stop, find out where the grocery stores are. Find out where a Walmart or something is. If you don't support Walmart or Target, whatever, find the local grocery, not the local grocery store. You want to find a supermarket because you want to get the cheap prices. Make sure you go shopping. Make sure you get your breakfast stuff and some dinner stuff and some snacks and some water. Make sure that's together first. Okay? Make sure bowling out of control. Right. Like we don't have no sense. I spend like that in my own state all the time. If I'm spending on something that I feel that is I could use, I'm good with that. I can't use nothing I spent on. That money's gone. Good and gone. It ain't coming back, and I have no residue except for the stuff that I bought at CandleCon. Can I have water, please? Right? It's expensive depending on where you go. It was expensive everywhere. I didn't have a specialty drink either, and my bill was $30 for a burger, fries, and a Pepsi. Yup. Oh, I go crazy with the support at events. I have to stop myself. Yup. I went to a few women's events when I wasn't posting, and yeah, I had to chill. Yup. That Airbnb was nice, but those sheets were not. Nope. We had a washer and dryer in there. We went to Target. We bought towels and sheets, and we came back. We washed them and then put them on the bed, and then put them on top of what was already there. I was like, oh, a mattress cover. I think I need one of those. I was like, what am I going to do with the mattress cover after we use it from here? And so I was like, don't go crazy. But definitely had to. The first, we're not going to talk about that. We ain't going to talk about that because let me tell you, when I go to things like that, hotels, stuff like that, I'm a extreme germaphobe. Extreme. I will not touch the remote. Unless I have like a Lysol wipe and clean it off or something, I will not touch the remote. Right, Chantel? I will not touch the remote. I'm like, Sean's like, pass me the remote. I said, You want me to touch the remote? I don't touch the remote, the phone. Like doorknobs and stuff like that, I still feel. But once I get my little Lysol or whatever, I do everything because I know they're not cleaning the doorknobs and all that other stuff. I know they only cleaning the things that immediately. They're not spraying down the couches and stuff like that. They're not doing none of that. So I know, I feel a certain type of way when I go into certain. I don't want to freak nobody out, but that's what I do. That's what I do. I did too much at Target too. Yep. Like why? Yep. Because we were in Target and we were thinking that we could just do what we needed to do. I always travel with stuff. That's great, Tracy, because I did not thinking like, oh, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna have my little to-go little something, have my little Lysol wipes, my little all of that. I'm gonna just carry and keep it with us because clearly we're on a world tour with BCMC. Clearly, we got to make sure that we are all together. Let me see. We'll be in another country, so we'll see how the store goes. Yeah, you may have. I mean, you find some great. Like, what country are you going to? What country are you going to? If you're going to somewhere tropical, you'll find some nice fruits and veggies on the street, reasonably priced, cheap too. Target be like that for real. Good morning, Velvet Petals. Good morning. She said, good morning. Good Friday, y'all. Good Friday morning, y'all. Goodness, I'm looking at it and reading it wrong. Okay. Funny how it comes full circle. We did that all the time when traveling with the kids, and we used to run deep. 30 people. Yep. Even when I go home to Philly, my salad is in the car, my snacks, juice, etc. That's it. You should have been telling us. Make sure y'all got your put y'all snacks in the cooler. We went crazy. Chantel, for that, I would have gone to Pat's King of Steaks and gotten a Philly cheesesteak. We didn't even get a Philly cheesesteak. We didn't even get Philly cheesesteaks. We were a market vendor's dream. We are a market vendor's dream, right? We're gonna spend some money, right? Like if you don't get no sales, you're gonna definitely get a sale from us. I bought my own bath towels. I know we should have thought about that too. And we had the car, so we didn't have to worry about weights. I think with alcohol in a bottle, I walk with alcohol in a bottle and spray and wipe everything down. I even spray the bed and the sheets. Yep. Pat's is blasphemy for a cheesesteak. Uh-oh. Come on, Tracy. Tell us where to go. Tell us where we should go. Nikki ain't touching nothing. Nope. I'm in there. I'm not touching a thing. Nikki, sit on the couch. That's cloth. I'm not sitting on that. Sean be like, just put a towel or something down there. I'm like, not sitting on that. I don't know where I get that germaphobe from, but when I go and I'm in public, I'm like that. I'm like, I'm not touching that. People laugh at me. I pack my cleaning supplies. As soon as I hit the door, everything's getting disinfected. I do not blame you, Miss Deltra. That is absolutely right. Absolutely. Really, I went once and I liked it. Oh, Colombia. I don't have anything to say about Colombia. Be careful. Be careful. I even packed towels. Yes. The needing gets stripped and thrown in the washer when I'm at the Airbnbs. Yep. I strip everything. Yep. Yep. No one born in Philly runs to Pat unless you live in South Philly. I'm hungry. A Philly sounds so good. I'm not from PA, so I went by recommendations. Seeing too many people not wash their hands, absolutely. Oh, we can go on trips together because I'm paranoid too. Yep. I'm like, I don't want to touch that. So now this trip has forced me to because usually sometimes I'll get it where I am. I'll get it locally when I'm like, okay, we gotta go to the store. I'll get it locally, but I'm gonna be walking with it from now on. I'm going to be walking with my little travel thing. I seen this girl on TikTok. She had her little carry case, and it had all her little cleaning things or all the stuff she does to clean all her stuff out. I'm definitely doing that. And I don't drink out those glasses that they have there. I will not drink off of a glass in there. I will drink out of a plastic cup before I drink out of one of their glasses, or I wash the glass myself with a lot of soap and water because I don't, they take the glasses and they see that it look clean and they just rinse it and they just put it back. Oh, no. I need you to wash it with soap and a sponge and not the dirty sponge that you wiped everything else with. So, do I sound like a germaphobe? I think it's something that we need to be paying attention to anyway, right? It's if COVID didn't teach us nothing, if COVID ain't teach you nothing, let me tell you something. We have shower shoes. Like I don't like the shower curtain to touch me at all. I don't want it touching my leg. I don't want it grazing against my arm. I don't want to touch the shower curtain. I don't. I do not. Let me see. My mom is the worst. She brings her own everything, even a purifier. Come on, mama. She right. And she right. It's all good till you bring something back home with you, period. Right? I used to work in a hotel. It's what most of them do. Yep, that's disgusting. Like, how you gonna wipe off the counter and then with a rag, because usually they're not washing it with a sponge. You wipe off the counter with a rag and take that same rag and wash somebody's glass that they got put their mouth on. That's gross. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. If I have to bring me a sponge and soap, I will be bringing that too. But it was just too much. It was just too much. We are going to be bringing our own stuff from now on. So, yeah, let's get into. Let me see. They're giving a list of rooms to clean and have to hurry. Yup. Like how can you possibly clean an entire hotel top to bottom the way it needs to be cleaned? You can't. You can't. I went to Cali in 2019. I was staying in the Airbnb and we saw roaches. And we left. Let me tell y'all something. Roaches is I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx. I know what roaches look like. I know what water bugs look like. I know they show up when the lights are out. You see them. Don't like them. Don't like them at all. Don't like them at all. I was only going to pack one suitcase. Now I think I need two for cleaning stuff. You don't need a whole suitcase. You could do, like I told you, there's this girl on TikTok. She had everything in like a little thing that looked like a makeup bag. Like, and she took all, she had her little tiny things that she cleaned with. Me and my mother-in-law be at restaurants cleaning utensils and do. Um, my mother will go to the restaurant and ask for lemon slices, and she will clean her utensils in a glass of hot water and put them in there. Yeah, I refuse Clorox wipes all day, all day. Mind you, we were in a dope spot in Hollywood. They might have roaches from previous people that have left food and they didn't have a cleaning person there in the time, but still, I mean, we're in Pennsylvania and we get weird bugs. We get weird bugs. So, I mean, I understand, but my sister works in a hotel and they actually clean the rooms well. What hotel chain is that, Big Meech? And I'm from Jersey. They were out in the afternoon. Shh, let me tell you something. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. It's not going to be the thing. So, all right. So we went on a tangent about being clean in the Airbnb and how we're going to, start. The point was about saving money is if you're staying in a whole Airbnb, or if you have like a kitchenette, go and get your food so you can eat in the room, like your breakfast and things like that. You don't have to go out and buy overpriced bagels and coffee and things like that. You could just buy you a bag of bagels and y'all can make sure that y'all good. You know what I'm saying? Some a thing of eggs and make you some breakfast. Go out for the day. Maybe treat yourself for lunch or dinner. Something like that. And you'll be good instead of just overspending. And so the point of that was, being mindful about your spending when you are out and on vacation. And I would say this for like things that are not like out of the country and stuff like that. But definitely, if you're still in the country, make sure that you're doing stuff like that. So yesterday we were talking about staying ready so you don't have to get ready. I gave y'all 3 points, and one of the points were keeping sharp, learn something new every day. Because once you get into the monotony of things, you kind of like, you want to make sure that you're staying on top of your game, new regulations, new codes, new things, new information about ingredients you may already use, that you want to stay on top of that. So you want to make sure that you keep sharp and learn something new every day. You want to make sure that you're going to networking events. Make sure you're attending, even if it's online. You can, do online networking events. Sometimes they have those breakout rooms where you can, meet people, and sometimes you may find your future business partner there. You may find your business bestie there. You may find whatever there, but you will definitely make some friends and maybe collaborate later. But you want to do things like that because these people will be able to get your name and get you into rooms and spaces and places that you never thought that you could, right? Or you didn't have access to. So, and the last one that I had talked about, and this is what we were talking about just a few minutes ago, was financial resilience, right? Financial resilience. You want to make sure that you are budgeting correctly, because if you are not budgeting correctly, you will do like we did in Philly and spending all this money and then looking at it when you came home like, did I really spend this amount of money? Like, what did we do? What did we do? We didn't go out and do anything. Like, we went to eat and we stayed in the room and we went to CanvaCon. Like, we didn't do nothing crazy. We didn't go visit the sites. Like, we didn't do nothing crazy. We didn't do anything crazy, but we spent like we did. And so you want to be mindful about your budgeting. You want to be prepared about your spending. Know that how much you want to spend. You know what I'm saying? And so I got to work on that part of things, and also allowing yourself a cushion for any time that maybe an emergency situation will arise. You want to make sure that you are okay to have something. Like me, I had a cushion when I had to go out for surgery. I also made sure that I prepared myself. So I overmade so that I was okay when it came to if orders had to get shipped out or when orders had to get shipped out. Everything was already taken care of. I didn't really have to go and pick up heavy things and make a whole bunch of products because I already made sure that I was okay. So making sure that you have some kind of plan for emergency situations. And you're not going to know everything, and you may not be prepared for everything, but you can be somewhat, prepared for things. You're not going to know exactly what that is, but have some kind of plan in place that, okay, should something arise, I am going to be okay. And if I'm not okay, I'm not going to be devastated. You know what I'm saying? I may take a hit, but I'm not going to be devastated because I was prepared. So those were the points that I came up with yesterday. Those are the 3 points about staying ready so you don't have to get ready. Let me see. I don't remember. I'm terrible. I'll find out for y'all. Okay, thank you. 50 cent. Oh, yes, 50 cent for jelly at Dunkin' Donuts. And the girl got nasty with Chantel. And, I was like, she don't want it. Keep your jelly, And crazy, you want to charge 50 cents for jelly with that nasty attitude? Nobody told you to work in Dunkin' Donuts. You decided that you wanted to work in Dunkin' Donuts. That's on you. Don't come here with your attitude because nobody is paying for your attitude. Okay? Keep it. Keep it. That's extra and we don't want it. Okay? You could keep your extra. Keep it on the side. Right? Keep it to yourself. Don't share it with the world. Do not share it with the world. Okay? So what I want to know, I want to ask you guys, if you were in the room, most of you guys said that you were in the room. I wrote down my questions. Actually, I typed them up for y'all. If you were in the room yesterday, what were your thoughts? What did you think about yesterday's live? Let me know in the chat. What did you think about yesterday's live? I be saying that all the time. Yes, keep your little extra to the side because I didn't pay for that. The jelly is 50 cents. Just give me the jelly. I don't want that. And I don't want it for free either. Keep it. You know what I'm saying? Keep it. What was your thoughts about yesterday's show? Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed yesterday's show. Angela gave 7 key points. I'm not going to go over those 7 points. If you want to know those 7 points, please go and watch the replay. Again, the replay is up till 7 p.m. and it may even go into Saturday morning, but the replay is up till 7 p.m. She also, and again, nobody is obligated to take the roadmap budget. Nobody is obligated to take that. But she does have a program, and it's a 3-month program. And it's only available to those who were at the after show. I'm going to send out an email and let you guys know what you get with the 3 months and, the offer and everything. But you're not obligated to do it. It is something that we had a conversation about. And I figured, being that I'm on Coffee with Nikki all the time, I'm engaged with you guys all the time, is something that I thought that us as a community can do together to improve where we are with our finances personally and professionally. Also, something that I think that, is something that you're going to need consistently, that you can teach to your family members, to your kids, to to your friends and things like that, other business owners. These are points that you can teach to other people to help them to have financial freedom. And so like I said, it's something that we had came up with together. And yeah, so I will definitely be sending out as soon as she sends me the breakdown of everything. I will be sending that out in an email. But again, I think everybody could use a little something, right? A little something. So let me see what you guys are saying about yesterday's show. So Miss Betty Rose says it was eye-opening. Miss Melody says she loved the show. Chantel said, I definitely wasn't buying. Oh, that jelly. Oh, the jelly. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. I was like, keep it. Keep it. And I was nasty about it too. Overdraft and fees got me together on budgeting and not spending as impulsively as I did. Okay. The after party was a vibe. Yes. After show. After show. Because we were calling it all kinds of things last night. We was calling it after party, the after show, and after dark. We were calling it anything with after in the first part of it. You know what I'll take for free? You know what? I'll take that. I'll take for free the confidence Angela has behind her product. And also, she said it costs a certain amount, and that if you are after the 3 months, if you are not satisfied, if you feel that you didn't improve, if you feel that you didn't get anything from it, she has a money back guarantee, and she says she will give you your money back swiftly. Swiftly. You could get with this, so you could get with that. You could get with this, so you could get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. All right. So okay, so you guys enjoyed it. And I loved it for us as a community. I loved it as the kickoff show because that set the tone for the rest of the month that is coming. So next week we'll have Miss Aisha Taylor from Sisters in Business Expo. She has her sister shop in Atlanta, and she had her sister shop in New Jersey, which is now closed, but now she is focusing more on the one in Atlanta. She also has her expos. Yazzie Faye was a vendor and also attended the expos. And yeah, I'm excited to have her. We're going to talk about consignment. We're going to talk about her business. We're going to talk about getting into the shop itself. So yes, we're going to have this month is going to be filled with great guests. We have the consignment episode coming up the following week. The next Thursday, we're going to have Miss Kathy Z. She's going to be talking about how to use Photo Room for your editing, for your content, or your product photography. And then we're going to close it out with Miss Betty Rose. And Miss Betty Rose is going to be talking about taxes for your business. And you may not be going to jail if you listen to her. So yeah, we're going to have Miss Betty Rose closing out the month. So, and then the following in June, we're going to have Alejandro on. Alejandro is going to come on and talk about how he prepares to be at how he prepares to do markets, because they do markets like crazy. It's market season for them right now, and sometimes they're doing 2 and 3 at one day in one day. And they have a team that are working the other ones. They can't be everywhere all the time, right? So they have a team, and so Alejandro is going to be sharing tips about the market, how to engage at the market, what he does when the traffic's not coming in, and he's not shy. And the reason why I wanted Alejandro to do it is because I wanted y'all to see that this 13-year-old is out here in the, as an entrepreneur. He's not, the mom is not, Patricia is not the face of the business. Alejandro is the face of the business. And not only is he the face of the business, but he knows his business. He does the business. He knows exactly what's going on. You can't trip Alejandro up when you throw a question at him. He is prepared to answer any question. He knows his business. And so I wanted to show y'all, like, if he could do it, everybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's confident, and it may just be, he's younger, he's fearless, right? And we are, kind of set in our ways, but he is out here. He really knows his business. And so I want him to be on, and I may have Patricia on at the after show or just another time for, legal advice and everything like that. But yeah, Alejandro is going to be on in June. I think it's going to be June 23rd. It's going to be in that time, right before they go on to vacation. But yeah, we're going to have that going on. I got to fill up my month of June, but May is already together. So let me see. Have a great day, Yazzie Fair. I have a meeting with Amir School. Okay. All right. Sound like a plan. I'll talk to you later. I loved it. Okay. When she talked about makers liking the creative part but not the administrative part, that's me. I think that's all of us creatives. Unless you come from a background where it's something that you just do. You know what I'm saying? I think it's all of us. So yeah, so that's what we got going on. Your thoughts? Okay, so you guys loved it. Is there anything that you are going to be applying to your life from whatever Angela told you last night? Anything that she said that you are now going to be applying to your life? Let me know in the chat. I know for sure sis is going to get a budget together. I know for sure I'm going to get a budget together. I know for sure I'm going to have a budget challenge. I know for sure I'm probably going to follow her budget challenge as well, because her budget challenges are free. We were speaking about that yesterday in the after show. And so definitely, and not to mention I have budget envelopes in my bookmark shop that I'm going to be releasing. Sets are already made, so I got to put that up there. But yes, we are going to be stuffing our envelopes. We are going to be getting it together for the little extras and whatever. Definitely. So let me know what your key takeaways were from yesterday. Working on a personal and business budget. Yes, that part. I need that part. If he is fearless at 13, I'm telling you, he won't be nothing to play with when he gets older. That's a great skill to have. Let me tell y'all something. When I tell y'all he knows his business. He knows his business. And it ain't a front of the information that his mother is feeding him. She did, and I tell her all the time, you did a great job with Alejandro. As you know, especially as a single mom, you did a great job with him. You know what I'm saying? Alejandro will speak to you, and I've spoken to them online, but when we actually met face to face, Alejandro will have a whole conversation. Sometimes you have a conversation with a younger person, right? A kid, you have a conversation with them, and they don't look you in the eyes. They are kind of shy. They kind of like, fidgety and everything. Not Alejandro. Alejandro will look you face to face, and he will eye to eye, and he will have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow, he knows his business. He knows his business, and I'm excited to have him on. That is my boy. That is my boy. I love him so much. So yeah, he'll be on. Yes, I got her app on my iPad. Yep, definitely looking through it tonight. Yep. I got a whooping last night from Angela. Come on. God does that sometimes to wake you up. Yep. What's the name of her app? She said you can just look for Hello Breakthrough. It's Hello Breakthrough app. And the thing about yesterday, we had this show previously, right? We did this show previously. I think this go round, I don't think anybody is going to repeat the same patterns from last year. I think that you may have heard it last year. You may have, fiddled around with it last year. I think this year is going to be the year of execution because this is the year of elevation. So I think that this year, everything is going to snap and fall into place, fall in alignment. Why? Because everything that she said last night was picking up everything that was said previously. You know what I'm saying? About the budgeting, about the planning, about your NDAs, protecting yourself. Patricia told you guys, NDAs, make sure don't you share anything out with anybody. Make sure you have an NDA in place. Don't have anybody work for you unless you have an NDA in place, unless you want them to go out there and take your stuff and create a new business and do all of these other things, right? You don't want that. You want to make sure that you're protecting your business. All of these things are things that we've heard before, and it came back again yesterday. It came back again yesterday with Angela, and she was talking about it, and it's just like, okay, it's confirmed. It's confirmed that all of the information I feel landed. And so I think moving forward, all of the new shows moving forward, I think that everything is going to make the impact that it should. Maybe last year you weren't prepared for it, you weren't open for it. And sometimes when you're not sometimes, all the time, when you're not ready for information, it doesn't sit in your soul. You know what I'm saying? You may think about it for a second, but you're never going to execute it. You're never going to do anything with it. And it's just going to sit there, right? I think that the information that you get this year, I think it's going to be something that's going to sit with you. It's going to be in alignment for your goals. I think it's going to be something that is going to make you move. And so it's going to stir up something in your spirit. I definitely think that's what's going to happen this year. And I pray that's what happens this year. I pray that the information that comes forth, because this is valuable, free information, right? I pray that you do something with it. They say that people don't pay attention unless they pay for the attention. You know what I'm saying? They say that people don't pay attention. You need to make sure that you are paying attention. Yes, you may get something for free, but you may not value it. But when you start paying for it, you're going to start looking at it like, I paid this amount of money for this. I better know how to do A, B, and C. I better know what to do in my business. You know what I'm saying? And so this is where we at. And I think everybody's going to be open to that this year. I think everybody's going to be open to that this year. Okay, so she was on before. Yes, I remember her saying to put your tithes into your business if you want to. Yep. All right, so let me see. You guys told me what you will be applying, and what you're going to be doing differently. Okay, so I told y'all all of that. So about the after show, did you guys enjoy the after show? Did you guys enjoy the after show? And I also want to touch on the Honor Society, because I am revamping the Honor Society, and I want to make sure it's something that you're going to get. You find value in the Honor Society. Yes, before I was posting up the replays and I was putting information up there and resources and downloads and templates and all of those things that I was putting in there. A lot of the times people were paying for the membership and not utilizing any of the perks that was in the group. And I want to make sure that I don't want you to be paying. I don't want it to be a subscription that you're just paying for and then you go to it when you need it. I want it to be something. I want it to be your go-to when you know that you need information, when you know if you need to, you want the steps to how to do something properly. That's what I want for the honor society. And so I'm revamping that to make sure it's something that everybody wants and they need, as opposed to putting in what I think that you need. You know what I'm saying? Or I think that, I'm taking from my experience, well, this is what happened with me. Maybe everybody needs it this way. And everybody might not be where I was. So I want, I would like for you guys to give me your feedback and let me know what you think we should do with the honor society and how we can serve you better. Right? Mm. See, that was me paying and not utilizing. And this goes into what Angela was talking about budgeting. How many of these subscriptions that we are paying for that we don't use? Right? So how much money is that being wasted because we're not using anything and we're not applying it? There's plenty. And she was like, you get those subscriptions, you forget to turn them off. And so now you're paying for it and you don't notice it until you look at like your bank statement. And then that was another problem. We're not looking at our bank statements often enough to see where, something may be coming out that we forgot that's going on, subscriptions. And so, yeah. So I want to make sure it's something that you can utilize because it's valuable information in there. It's gold in there. It's a gold mine of information in there. It shows you everything, like how to get in the press, why trademarking is so important, trademarking, branding, marketing, ads, wholesale contracts, like all of that information was in there. When y'all asked me questions about wholesale and all that other stuff, I'm like, we got all that information in the Honor Society. You need a wholesale contract? Guess what? Jazz of Black Sunflower gave us a copy of her wholesale contract that she sends out to her wholesale customers, and it's there. All of that information is there, right? And so I want to make sure, even though I know it's valuable, I need you guys to see the value in it as well. I need you guys to see the value in it as well. So if you caught the after show, what are your thoughts about the after show? I liked it. I liked all the information in there. Okay, I need that. Yes, yes, yes. It's in the Honor Society. I will be revamping it and I am going to be taking your suggestions and I'm going to be applying it and then I am going to relaunch it. I am going to relaunch it. Because again, there's so much information in there and maybe it's too much information. Maybe it was too, and it's not cluttered because I try to break it down to everything. So I know we got tools and resources. I know we got apps. I know that we have lives. I know that we have webinars. And I try to break it down into those groups so that you can just go ahead over and even break it down into like hashtags. So if you just type something in, whatever you need just pops up. But again, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to make it better. And I want it to be your go-to place that you go to. Let me see. I need that. It was necessary and not constrained. Yep. So we are going to have the after show. The after show is going to be part of something that I put with the Honor Society. So the people in the Honor Society will get the replay. You guys will get the replay. Everybody else will not get the replay. It'll only be available to the people in the Honor Society. I'm also setting up my YouTube membership, so it's easier since we are going to be on YouTube that you'll be able to just get the link for the after show and just come on over. But yeah, let me know in the chat what y'all think. So, okay, so you guys are enjoying the after show. And we did a live session. We did a live session where we brought people up to ask their questions live, and Angela answered those questions right there on the spot, kind of like a one-on-one coaching session. So you bring your question, you bring whatever you need for yourself, for your business, you are open. This thing is not going anywhere besides the people in the room. Nobody is going to see the after show. So you can be as honest as you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody is going to see that. And so we had two people come up yesterday and they were talking about their business and she gave them insight for their business and some steps that they could take away and do to help them grow their business. And I know Miss Betty Rose was in there. I don't know if Jazz is still in here, but Jazz came up and Miss Betty Rose came up. And I was like, oh, yes. You know what I'm saying? I thought that information that she gave was valuable. If it gets applied, you know what I'm saying? They say knowledge is power, but knowledge is not power unless it's applied. And that is absolutely the truth. You can know something all you want, but if you're not applying it, you still seem like you don't know it. And I said seem, I didn't say that you don't. I said you seem like you don't know it, right? You have to apply what you get, and you have to apply it quickly because success loves speed. One thing I know is that we sit on things until we feel like we're ready. We sit, and we got to stop doing that. And I'm not saying it because I'm talking about y'all. I'm talking about me. You know what I'm saying? We sit on information and we don't use it until like our back is up against the wall and it's like, well, dang, I don't know what else to do. Let me try this. I know this person told me this. No, you need to start applying it today. At least get yourself into the habit of executing quickly so that you can start doing that. So next time when you get some information, instead of sitting on that information, you start applying it quickly. Right? You start applying it quickly. Miss Betty Rose said, very valuable and in bite-sized chunks. It was not overwhelming. She did not overwhelm you with the information. So yeah, I thought that was great. So what I'm doing for oh, and I wanted to know, did y'all like the live interaction? Did you guys like the live interaction? Because that is something that I will add. I was also thinking along the lines, and I'm going to finish thinking about it in my head first, is continuing to have, no, I'm saying it to myself and I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm not going to say it out loud yet. Let me know. Did you guys like the Q&A where you're able to do a live kind of like, and it's coaching because you are not going to get these people one-on-one to answer your questions like that and give you things that tips and pointers that you could use for your business. You're not going to get people like this, not on the level that she is with her business. You know what I'm saying? She said her strategy is proven, right? It's proven and she knows it works. She's done it on herself, right? And so you were able to ask these questions and the information that she was given, it just kept on going. Like yesterday was only supposed to be approximately, 20-30 minutes of something, and she even had her thing ready that she was going to share, but it kind of went in a different direction. And I love, you guys know, when we do coffee with Nikki, sometimes I'll have all my notes together and our conversation will go in a different direction, and I will just allow the conversation to go in that direction because I think that is something that somebody in the room needs, or just something that we need to talk about. We need to get out of our heads, right? And so I will allow the conversation to go where it's going to go. And last night was proof that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? She allowed the conversation to go where it was going so that anybody who was in the room got what they needed. Right. And so we are going to be adding that to the Honor Society as well. Because if you're going to be here Thursday, you might as well be able to ask the questions that you want. Yes, you can ask questions in the chat when we do have our live in the session studio, but you can ask more isolated questions, especially if you don't want people knowing your business, because it's going to be on YouTube. You don't want people to know your business, then, you may want to put it into the after show. But it was a really good show. It was a really good show. So I will be adding the replays from the live in the session studios to the Honor Society. I will also be adding the access to the after show and the replay. So if you wanted to watch, if you were one of the people who went on and asked the question and you don't remember because you didn't write everything because you were listening, I will have the replays available for you so that you can, not for you just in particular if you ask a question, but for everybody who's in the room, you may be hearing something different the next time. And so I will be leaving that up so you'll be able to take your notes. Also, we'll have 2 meetings in the beginning and the ending of the month, where we're going to be accountable, where we're going to talk about our goals and where we're going to talk about what we did at the end of the month. We're going to be doing that. Also, don't forget that I am doing the entrepreneur series. I am going to be talking about it on Monday. I wanted to do Thursday. No, we still didn't we still didn't come up with the day for the day that we do this entrepreneur series. I'm going to be interviewing interviewing. I'm going to be interviewing you all as entrepreneurs, and there's an intake form that is you want. I want you to tell me about your business. I want you to tell me about your challenges. I want you to tell me about your successes. I want you to tell me about where you think you need help with, and your goals. And I want to have that so that other entrepreneurs in this who in the sound of my voice know that we are all in this thing together. And sometimes when you're doing this journey, this entrepreneurial journey, it seems lonely, and that there are other like-minded people. There are other people out there like you, and something that you may have been struggling with, they have, and they overcome that, and this is what they did, and this is the purpose of us doing it, so that you know that you are not alone when it comes to being an entrepreneur. You know that other people may have struggled with these things. And also, I want to have the intake form beforehand so that I can check and see if there are any guests that I can put you in contact with. Are there anything, like maybe I can send something that you said to one of our, professionals, and see if they have a suggestion, or if they would like to come on, or, I can just provide the answer for you. That way you can keep on moving forward and growing your business, right? I think it's something that we can do to grow our business. I think it's something that, in this particular time, I think, they say spending is getting a little tighter. I think this is the time when we need to come together as a community, to grow as a community, to support each other, to uplift each other, and have all the things available to you at your fingertips to help you get the things that you need to take your business to the next level, instead of you sitting here trying to figure it out. Yes, we all can figure out everything, but sometimes the shortcut to get there is a little bit better, so that you can start taking action immediately. You know what I'm saying? So yes, there's so many other things that I wanted to speak about today, but those are the main things. Those are the main things. So our time is up, but is there anything before we close out? Is there anything that you think that we should add to the Honor Society, or to anything that you think that we could do better for the after show? Please put that in the chat. And while I'm waiting for you guys to put that in the chat, I'm going to tell everybody to please make sure that you like the video. Like the video, please, and thank you. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, because I'm on the road to 100K. Let me tell you, I got the videos coming. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. The road to 100K. So make sure you subscribe. Turn on your notifications. If you didn't turn on your notifications yet, turn them on now. We are live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki. And we are also going to be live every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. we are going to be going live. So please make sure that you set your alarms for that, or turn on your notifications bell so that you can get it. Please make sure you're signed up to our email list, because when the emails go out, you want to make sure that you're on the list. Also, the after hours, make sure you're following us on all social media. Like I said, the link to the after hours will always be in the private Facebook group. So make sure that you are a part of our private Facebook group. We are Bubble Babes, Bubble BABEZ, Babes with a Z, University everywhere. So follow us on social media everywhere, but make sure you are part of the Facebook group so that you can get the information. What else do I want to say? Besides have an amazing weekend. I know you guys are at work, so I don't expect y'all to say anything, but if you're catching the replay, please put it in the chat. What would you like for our Honor Society that would make it better for you? Also, what can we do in our after show that would be better for you? The live that we did yesterday is going to be up until 7 p.m. tonight. It may go into Saturday, but for sure 7 p.m. it is going to be down, and then it will be in the new Honor Society. Also, the after show will be available to the people who were in the after show. So that is it. That is all, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, happy Mother's Day. Yes, Yolanda put that in the chat. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the room. Happy Mother's Day. You guys are amazing. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Yes, have a great weekend and keep decluttering. Yes, I didn't finish my decluttering project, and I gotta finish. So that will be happening this weekend. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. And I will also be getting my Mother's Day dessert. Hey. All right, y'all. So y'all have an amazing weekend. I absolutely love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications bell, follow us on all social media. Y'all have an amazing weekend. And that is it. That is all. Everybody, see y'all later. Bye, y'all.